Joined then by first team manager Chris Search following a 3-3 draw here at Marsh Lane, home of Oxford City. Firstly, Searchy, your thoughts and reflections on an entertaining afternoon.
Yeah, I think for the neutral it was entertaining. For me, I felt I just said to the boys there, it's we're going to respect the point. I expected to come here today. In all honesty, I expected to get 3 points. The boys showed good character against Dorking last week. Reset the clock a little bit to come to the day. We trained well in the week. I really felt we had a little bit of an edge about us. But conceding so early really put us on the back foot and sort of set the precedent for the game. I felt we were sloppy defensively all over the pitch. I felt we weren't at our sharpest. I felt we lacked a little bit of everything, a little bit of positioning, a little bit of energy, a little bit of quality, a little bit of detail. Everything was a little bit short today. And we found ourselves, conceding 3 really, really poor goals for us defensively, really, really poor. And then we've got the throwing the dice, last roll of the dice, if you like, bringing on 3 subs to try and change the game and influence the result, and unfortunately this time it happened. But it's not fair really to the boys on throwing on, 3-1 down with 12, 13, 14 minutes left, bringing them on and hoping that we'll try and get a game is not a position I really want to be in. I expected us to control more of the game. I expected us to show a lot more quality than we did. But in all honesty, let's keep it real. We've had a great 4 points from the opening 2 games against Dorking, the leaders, I think, on the break just before COVID, and then Oxford, I think, were in the playoffs pre the break as well. So we respect that, and it's testament to the boys really that I'm expecting personally to come here and maybe get a better result than the draw. It shows where I think this team is and this squad is. So we were very, very happy in the end, obviously, to come away with a point, and credit to Oxford. I thought they had a good game plan. A bit surprised dropping Zach today, but I felt it worked. They worked well. Looked to get in behind and threaten, and pounced on a few mistakes as well, which is obviously a little bit frustrating from us. But no, credit to them. They're great bunch. And just as I say, a little bit disappointed on the way up. We were expecting to get a bit more than the 1 point, but obviously snapped their hand off with 15 minutes left to come away with just the 1 point. It's a delight.
You touched on the frustrations of the start of the first half and the second half. I noticed as well at Dorking last weekend we were maybe a bit slow off the mark in the first half, especially. Yeah. Is that something that you think we need to work on going forward?
100%. I think Shippo took the warm up and he pulled me aside and he said, the boys need a boost. He said, there's just a little bit of energy, a little bit of spark. And it's something I just said to the boys there. We had it against Canby in pre-season where, again, I walked around and I felt the energy wasn't there. The energy wasn't right. It was a little bit subdued. The tempo, the weight of the pass, the energy in the pass, everything just felt a little bit off. So, it's something that we're going to have to try and look to amend. I said to the boys, it's up to them. The warm-ups that are going on are efficient, they're effective, but sometimes it's up to the players within the group to put a bit of dynamism around it, to put that energy in there. It's 100% down to them to take control of it and put what they need in to be ready to take out onto the field after the start of the game. So it is saying that as much as we want to change it, I'm not sure there's a lot we can do. I think it's over to the group between them to sort it out, to get a few characters in there to say, right, boys, as I said, if Shippo's sensing it, if I'm sensing it, then the players must feel it. So if there's that energy in there that's a little bit like off, then take control. Get someone within the group, 2 or 3 within the group, to start with the energy, to sense that the energy's not there, so we can start better and be a bit more efficient. Because I'm certain if we were the ones that had scored first today, I feel that we would have kicked on and got the result. Unfortunately, as I said, you can't concede the goals we've conceded today and expect to get anything at all. So I think we are very fortunate to come away with the 1 point. Having been 3-1 down with 15 left, the game should have been done. But there's lots to work on. Which is good. We can go away. We'll review the game tomorrow. We'll go away and review it and come back and we'll be stronger. At the end of the day, the highs of Dorking and then obviously coming here, and then maybe this is a little bit of a low, if you like, but it's a low with 1 point, so it's not the end of the world. We can use this as a bit of a fresh start. and use this sort of little bit of negative sort of thing to rechannel and go again for next week.
So they talk about football being a game of resilience, and when you go 3-1 down, like you said, you snap their hand off to take a point. And how pleased were you with the lads' reaction in those last kind of 20-25 minutes or so?
Yeah, absolutely delighted. I mean, the subs come on and really did influence the game. I'm really happy for them. You know, they as I say, they had to show a bit of character to actually, you know, to come on, if you like. You know, a 3-1 down, and I'm asking them to come on and change the game when we're cruising to a loss is testament to them boys. You know, they come on, they rolled their sleeves up. Pecky scored, and then we're having a debate who got the equaliser. Joseph's trying to claim it, but we'll watch that on the dubious goals committee later and see where it was. But yeah, no, great. I mean, great character, great resilience. But the boys shouldn't have put themselves in that position, you know. So if they're going to put themselves in a position, then you know they need to show the character to dig their way out, and that's what they've done. To be fair to them.
Finally, then, well, you know, the last of two, I thought I dropped looking on Fiddler Move. The two substitutes I thought certainly made a difference was Pecky, firstly. Came on with 5 or 10 to go Saturday against Dorking, and came on with 20 to go here, and got himself on the score sheet with a nice tidy finish. How pleased were you with him coming off the bench?
Jake's been excellent. You know, he's come into the group. He's not played. I don't think he's played any senior football as such. You know, from Luton's, he's been obviously at Luton as a kid all the way to sort of 23. So he's come in here and really taken to the group well. You know, he's a real good character. You know, tenacious little sod. You know, he doesn't mind putting it about, but technically he's an absolute joy. You know, he's really good on the ball. Ball retention's excellent. Good decisions. And you know, he come on today in sort of slot aside Blackie in the 4, and obviously where we're pushing for a goal, he finds himself on the edge of the box, and you know, great technique. You know, he's hit the target. It's a fantastic finish from Jake. So I'm really well, and I'm proud, you know, pleased for the boy, because he's going to have to wait his time to get a slot. And as with anyone, you know, I've had 2 subs that haven't come on again today, so you know they're going to be a bit frustrated, but. This is football, you know, at this level, and at any level really. You've got to have a competitive group if you want to succeed. It's no good having 11 or 12, 13 boys. We need all 16, or we need all 18, 19 that we've got in the squad this year, I've no doubt. So it's going to be frustrating, I'm sure, for some of these boys. But if they buy into what we're trying to do, that's the squad and team philosophy, that you know you will get your minutes. Then I dare say, you know, we'll have a good season.
Finally, then, on a focus on a different player, Wyan, I thought was very good last weekend. Obviously, you had to duty defensive out because obviously of Ollie Kensdale not being there, and today he didn't get the start maybe he would have wanted, but when he came on, he certainly made a difference. And from where I was stood, I think he was the one who scored it, not Joseph. But we can argue about that one later.
We'll have a look.
How impressive have you been with him today?
He's been brilliant. You know, I pulled him to the side today before the game. It's the first match I've ever come up to since managing probably, or only youth football obviously, but probably 15 years if you like. It's probably the only game I've turned up to where I haven't felt I know the exact starting 11, because I was still umming and ahhing, even on the coach up here, what was the right decision for the group and the squad. Unfortunately, it meant having made the decision, obviously we couldn't get Reedy in, but went with a bit of experience with Kensdale, explained that to Ryan. You know, I felt he was obviously going to be disappointed, but you know, he's such a good character. You know, he took it on board, and clearly I'm hoping the way he reacted to coming on and try to influence the game, he nothing's been clipped from his wings. You know, I think he's going to be a real good player this year. I'm really happy to have, you know, stumbled across him. You know, I think, you know, he's come from more of an attacking role, and we've sort of slotted him in a little bit deeper, and he's been brilliant. You know, he's been an absolute revelation down there. Against Dorking, he was superb. Probably should have scored, got himself a goal, but was absolutely brilliant. And today, you know, as you say, come on, 12, 13, 40 minutes, and in that time, really made a big difference, really influenced the game. So yeah, credit to him, and Joseph obviously coming on as well, and you know, being there or thereabouts for the goal. So yeah, happy with how the subs went, but as I say, not very happy with the manner in which I've had to use them, where we found ourselves 3-1 down. But we'll travel back with a nice 1 point.
Perfect, Sergio. We'll leave it there, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Kian.